So yes, we are talking about weed. Why are we talking about weed?
Well, we are talking about weed, na sio ile ambayo inapatikana shambani. Sio hiyo ambayo inapatikana, but though pia inapatikana shambani.
Okay, have time.
Inapatikana pia men were on TikTok. So I mean, we're definitely redefining masculinity.
So nataka kusema always kwa TikTok na ukwe ya man. Wewe unaona say hii mentality. Mimi nakwambia if zombie apocalypse, my friend, you'll be safe. You'll be very safe.
Mimi nawaambia tu kweli, kuna men wako wa TikTok sai. Juzi niliona Snapchat kwa simu yako. Una support hizo extrajudicial killings. Mwizi akishikwa anachomwa. What do you think about that? Hallelujah.
I feel like to the podcast I go by the name El-Ricco.
We got Gombo in the house. Na leo sauti yangu inafanya ile kitu Eric iko testing. Yes. But we'll have to do with it. But anyway, how have you been?
I have been good. Karibu sana to the Chum bucket. This is the episode 5. Episode 5 consistency.
So mkisema ati tukwangi consistent mkwende na huko.
This is also a very special episode because this is the first ever live podcast that we'll be doing.
Kwa sababu wapo by them tupigie makofi by the way. Tunawapigia makofi. Tunawashukuru sana by the way because kama umemanage kufika hapa inamaanisha tunaenda na wewe kuenda.
If it wasn't for the 64 people that loyalty they prove their loyalty to us. Unajua 64 people if they entered here ingekuwa a lot of people.
Ingekuwa wengi by the way.
Anyway, today we also have a special guest in the house. Please tafadhali let's appreciate.
Unaona vile tunasemanga Chum Bucket podcast.
Bucket. Just say. But my name is Brian. Can call me King. Happy to be in the bucket today.
Thank you so. By the way, that's a good one.
Happy to be in the bucket. That's a nice one.
You andika kwa director.
Wisdom.
Anyway, so we're going to be having a very special conversation about AI and media and the disruptions in media and what it's come. Is it really, here's a threat, or it's a very, smooth sailing thing. Anyway, but we'll be having that on like the last segment.
Yes.
But right about now, Omar, turn up.
Tunaenda kwa what's trending. Now, of course, before we reach there, tafadhali tunatumia the hashtag the Chum Bucket KE tafadhali. So ukitaka kutuambia your views about artificial intelligence. We're talking about AI and media. Is it coming to replace the media space? Is it coming to take over the media space? Is it coming to help the media space? To use the hashtag the Chum Bucket KE, and of course across all our social media platforms at Switch Media School. But now we're talking about what's trending, all right?
Yes.
Twende kazi.
There's a lot has been trending for the past few months.
Kama kawaida, there's always something.
There's always something.
Other than wamudende, inakwanga wamudende. Ujasikia wamudende?
Buddha, unajua by the I think we live in different worlds. Between yours na trend, kwenye na yours na trend.
Lakini najua umesikia mbwekse.
But for this particular episode, achana Omar, I think kuna venye homa na akili.
But anyway, aside from wamudende na mbwekse, of course we have some really, like we mentioned today, we're talking about artificial intelligence, and we have several things that have been trending. One that is really inagonga vichwa vya habari ni the first AI minister in Albania. I know if Eric, you've heard of that person.
Yes, I've heard.
Eric, Brian, you've heard of the first AI minister?
Yeah, man, nilisikia hata before kwa the minister kulikuwa tuna conversation ya
ulimjua kiwa mawaya before ingia hata
no, like before it was like a serious conversation, but they do actually want a minister to be artificial intelligence.
True, manze. I mean, just imagine AI actually.
But imagine how bad it has to be. Give up on your anti-corruption imefika hapo mko tu zile za no.
Mkaleta AI. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, Albania's government has recently appointed, she's called Diela actually, And she has been positioned as the world's first AI minister, and she's going to be serving as a virtual assist. Kai virtual. Hey, my lawyer is coming in. Blame Homer. Yeah. Diela is serving as a virtual assistant for the E-Albania Public Service Platform and has been given the responsibility of overseeing decisions. Overseeing decisions on public tenders, including evaluating bids and hiring talent. Oh my goodness.
I feel like that's okay.
Sasa sijui hapo tuna celebrate ama tunafanya.
Wakileta huko Africa, we deal with corruption kabisa.
I mean, I would really like to hear your thoughts, because on my side, I mean, you know that this is a machine that is actually making decisions. It hasn't been put in order to hire talent, that's one, and to literally overlook the entire public system. Brian, what do you think?
I think by the people overhype AI. AI is not all that, by the way. Unajua kusema kweli, it's a filtration system. Umeona vile ukienda YouTube unaendanga una search, ama you can like put filters.
Yeah.
Let's say you're looking for songs, una select, let's say R&Bs or something. That's literally what AI is. It's simply like a filtration system. It has no personality, it has no personal choice. The idea is, this is category 1, tunataka itenda ikuwe na ABCD. If it doesn't have ABCD, just take it aside. And if you ask me, I agree with Eric. For some decisions, not all decisions, of course, we don't want atutaki AI in the Ministry of Gender, ama Ministry of, I don't know, sports or something. But like in kama kuoversee vitu kama tender, vitu zenye mnajua tu kabisa they are sensitive and vulnerable to corruption. I feel it's the right move.
It's the right move. Eric, unaonaje?
Mimi naona, I feel like I do agree with Brian. I feel like that's the right. I know Omar disagrees kabisa.
Hatujafika kwangu bado, tuko kwako Eric.
But like I feel like that's okay, because we've already tried human beings. We've already tried human beings and
so
it's not working.
AI tunaenda kwa wanyama.
No, because like you've tried human beings, and of course the nature of human beings is, you know, you're not perfect per se. So they say man is to error. Exactly. And then your error sometimes leads to war, leads to misunderstanding, a breaking of the entire, economic system.
Well, that's
heartbreak. So like now when you have something that's structured particularly kufanya to this and this is its work, as like distraction or anything, I think that's the right way to go.
And by the way, it's still human. Like that means
technically
it's human.
It's human. Someone controlling it.
Yeah.
You know, that's my problem. What if someone is able to alter with the system? What if someone is able to by the, like, if you look at ChatGPT, for example, that's the common one. Watu wanajua tuseme in Kenya and across Kenya, Africa. Nataka kusema Trans-Sahara. That's the common one, And even ChatGPT is updated. There are people who still use, if you use ChatGPT 4, inakwambia it's updated up to this specific time. If you use ChatGPT, whatever it's told you, it's telling you it's updated up to this time. The latest one, iko maybe up to date. Sindio?
Yeah.
So that means that this AI minister always has to be updated on every time the government is moving. Any new upcoming problems that arise, lazima iambiwe sasa kuna hii shida imetokea hapa. Unaona?
Okay.
So tunakuambia 1 2 3 4 5 tafuta solution, because it's at the forefront of decision making.
Kwani ukwangi updated na vitu zikifanyika?
Me see software.
But you still get updated, sindo?
But I do get updated.
Exactly. My point is, as much as it still have those ikonezo updates zenye zitafanyika eventually, pia wewe as a human being uko unajua, and then somebody had to update you on this as well. So it's like, exactly. So it's like, if you look at it from a different lens, it's like it's a human, it's based on like human interaction. So basically hivyo tu ndio itawaka.
So unajua Eric Wesi expert, wacha tusikie
because
umepoteza hadi expert.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert kwanza, but like in my information, like the information I have at the moment,
yes,
I would say like all that was a publicity stunt by the it was simply a publicity stunt. Well, this is something that has been happening. In fact, even our government uses AI to filter companies, NGOs use AI, the UN uses AI to filter tenders.
Kuna speech zingine nasikianga kuna mjamaa fulani huku kwetu anasema kidogo tu aseme here is a warm
should I
is a warm message to the people of your country.
Buddha, to be honest, it was a publicity stunt. Kwa sababu like such a minister, utapata like there are over 300 people behind them. Like under the tunatanga the geeks, the guys who are actually running the AI, because AI cannot run on its own. We all know that. And
true.
then there's someone who is in charge of all those 300 people. So in reality, he or she is the real finance minister or minister of whatever. It's simply a publicity stunt. It was to bring attention to that particular country. In a way, it's a way to drive revenues. You guys understand? We live in
your country in a cloud chase.
a cloud chase. basically.
In our last episode, we talked about cloud chasing. Yeah, we talked about cloud chasing. So that's one variation of cloud chasing.
That's one variation of cloud chasing.
But I could be wrong. Just saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, before we finish, we're almost finishing.
Yes.
What do you feel about that being integrated in like Africa? Because eventually itakuja to Africa. Because like so now it trickles down from.
Why do we keep doing that?
Unajua Africa?
Yeah.
Tuko na akili kidogo.
Unataka kusema nini?
Mimi sijasema kitu by the way. Sijasema kitu. But I wanted to actually kuna kitu Brian ame-mention, yeah. I don't know why we want to do that. Why do we want to get things that are happening in the West or whatever and tunazileta huko?
It's not what we
why
want
isn't it
to
the
do.
other way around?
It happens. That's
Mbona
the thing.
isikuwe
That's
the
the
other way around?
reality.
Mbona hao wasivae skins na akatumie
Aye.
calabash?
Ushaiva skin. Na
Si
ukatumia
kila mtu
calabash.
kuna skin ama? Si uko na ngozi eri kama una ngozi.
Chiki, nilikuwa jaribu kusema ni umeona like the conversation ya Africa. Every time we tuna have a conversation about the world, and then tuna break down into Africa. It's like Africa is separate from the rest of the reality is
It's like there's the
Africa
world
is still
happening
part-
and then there's the Africa.
Hakuna
Oh.
kitu kaya by the way.
But then there's no such
It's
a
not.
thing.
It's already here na like it's already being used. Ni vile nimekwambia it was simply a publicity stunt. Awali cloud chase
Wale
na yao.
cloud.
But we have like tumekuwa tukitumia AI for such a long time. Even mimi nakwambia by the maths, umeona people like Plato manze and all those philosophers we talk about. They learned in Africa manze. This is the origin of knowledge. Umeget?
So unajua Eric anakuanga cool kid. Huyu na kina Drake.
Kanye West.
Moving on.
Kanye West.
Moving on. Tuko na also another story as well. Na hiyo sema ni cloud chasing. Somebody, okay, in very layman's language, somebody was robbed $25 million. Not somebody. A whole company.
A whole company was robbed.
Somebody sat down in a meeting. Okay, this is a virtual meeting.
Yes.
And then what happened is, naona watu. And then now these are real people, but it's not.
Hao watu wakamwambia wampatie tu
No, it was a discussion. It was a company discussion, right? So they're sitting down, they're talking about how they're going to transfer money and all that.
Yeah.
And who was like, oh, so these are people I know, by the way. You know what? So it's a real thing. And I end up find out that it was actually AI.
Nikwambie ukweli kama unaweza transfer 25 million of a virtual meeting, bro, you deserve to be robbed, man.
Inamaanisha uko na pesa
Man,
nyingi.
how do you do that? And I think it was like the finance minister, like it was like a deep fake,
Yeah, it was
finance
it was
minister,
deep fake AI.
That is crazy.
That's wild though. But
Yeah.
me nasema if you have $25 million and you're not protecting it enough, msay kama
Yeah.
unaweza fanya transaction kama hiyo via Zoom meeting,
Mi ndo nikupatie 25 bob tukutana.
bro.
We have to meet.
must
I have to
shake
see
your
your
hand.
face.
I have to see your parents. Wait, $25 million. How much is that in Kenyan shillings?
200 million Kenya shillings.
God damn.
Kai.
Unafanya nini na 200 million?
Million
Unaweza kuwa na
I
200
swear
million.
manzi.
Mimi toka nipatie hiyo 50 hapo tu peke yake. Mimi niko sawa for like 5 years.
Mi hata nipe hiyo kompyuta alikuwa anatumia.
But like, what do you think about that in terms of like the way we're proceeding in terms of deep fake scams?
For me it's very concerning. I feel like at some point tuta require AI companies waweke watermarks. Venye kunaenda. Me have seen like really really crazy videos, especially the ones that have been popping up with Sora, with Vio, seeing Michael Jackson and Idris Elba together in a photo and in a video and they're speaking, they're saying. I mean, it's very concerning because sasa tutafika point flani enye we will really need these AI companies to either put a watermark or videos that are produced by AI to just have something that can tell us, by the way, this is AI, it's not real. Because if people are able to create such realistic videos and figures, and those are people who have died. Those are people, someone like Michael Jackson is no longer there. But what do you mean well? Nini wale watu kwenda kwa music.
He lives.
Nini wale watu kwenda kwa music. I mean, yeah, so I mean it's really crazy to see how AI is able to do such a thing. So I mean, it's very scary for me. Unless for you guys.
Yeah, the conversation on like cybersecurity is one that needs to be had as soon as possible. because before AI by the tulikuwa na expert Photoshop artist. Unakumbuka? Kulikuwa na wase wenye kazi yao ilikuwa create such stuff. So it's not deepfakes and like internet phishing. It's not a new thing, but the idea ni manze, we just need people to be more informed. Wajua, if you are aware that it's possible, then at least that is like number one, that is level 1 protection. Unajua it could be, you're more careful, you're more aware. But yeah, you're very right, it's very dangerous. Kama wame transfer 25 million, uniambie sasa mtu kama akiingia pale ushago akiwa na vida fulani ya Ruto umeona, it's very possible to na ujuu. By the what country was that?
That was in Japan. Was it
Man,
Japan?
that was in
Yeah,
Japan.
in Japan.
Hong Kong.
I was in Hong Kong. That's wild, man.
I see.
Tuingia hapa Sierra Leone, Buddha. Nakwambia, we need to be very aware by the tunafaa kama uko na shosho yako mahali muonyeshe by the it's possible, it can happen, kwa sababu to be honest, he or she could be the next victim. It'll happen like a big najua by the
And this is
vitu
a
mob
big
zenye hazijakuwa reported.
Yeah. It's a big company, UK based. So the transactions happened, the meeting happened from the UK office to the Hong Kong office. So this is not like they were in the same country. The person who was stealing ako UK. The person who is being stolen from ako Hong Kong.
Language barrier.
Language barrier. Unajua maybe
Wow. Like you know, negligence.
25 million Kenya. Then it went.
Then it gets cancelled so bad.
Kai Omar. Anyway, my thoughts on that is, try to look at this from this perspective. If you are trusted with that amount of money,
I swear,
in a company, that means you are very like high profile and you are an expert in your field.
How old
know
was
what
that
you're
guy?
doing. Me, I just
yes.
Yeah, but like if you're trusted with that money, that means you are. They trust you with that money. That's the thing. And you are able to be fooled by AI.
By the way, AI can fool you no matter.
That's only mtu mwenye is not at that
manze.
level. That person who's not at that level. Just think about it.
Let me tell you guys something. By the CEOs are dumb. Most of them are. They're just CEOs.
Unajua Brian,
Your position does not determine your intelligence. That's the reality of things, man.
hii podcast iko sponsored na CEO.
Nakwambia ukweli, I've met like some people on like very high positions, and then naongelesha kwa zile za ulifikaje hapa bro. Bwana, so to be honest, the position could not be the thing. Inaweza kuwa tu just a matter of ignorance, like sheer ignorance, negligence by the hapo alivyotokazi.
So kenye unasema Brian, awareness ndo kitu ya kwanza.
Awareness ndo step 1.
Kujua at least just be vast in terms of AI, artificial intelligence generally.
Yeah.
Alafu AI features, AI tools, and lewa venye AI venye inafanya kazi.
But mwana, to what you spoke about, we should also be pushing for like at the policy level, AI companies. Mwana, kama open AI, when you're in charge of like Sora, hii stuff inakuwa watermarked by the.
Exactly. No, I like because I've seen Sora. Okay, Sora at least. Sora at least so far the videos I've seen, unless there are unwatermarked ones, but zenye nimeona ziko na watermark ya Sora. Vio haikuanga nayo, ilikuanga tu ni video alafu hapo chini imeandikwa kwa caption unaona this was created by Vio 3, so it's a bit scary also.
Pia mnaangalia color, mnaangalia movement, mnaangalia features za watu, like kuna vile tu just educate yourself man. Usikue victim kwa sababu wenyewe wala if one of you guys call me mniambia mimi nacheka tu. I just laugh at you by the way.
Kwanza I don't know if this is true, but mi wanaangalia vidole.
True. Yeah, by the way.
Zinachange zinakuwa mtu akwa
hakuna AI. Kupata vidole 5 hivi ni ngumu for AI.
6-7.
Unapanga 6-7. Ama ni moja iko na nini? Moja imemea zingine mbili.
And you can imagine that the genesis of all of this, and still people are being say imagine
when we get to that
when we get
level.
to the
Oh my
actual
God.
like
30 years
optimum
later.
level.
But the reality is the more we advance, the more detectors are also advancing. So it's not all gloom and doom, manze. Tuko na hope.
Yeah, so maybe you can tell us what you think on the hashtag
ni Chum Bucket KE across our social media platforms at Switch Media KE. But of course we'd really want to know where we can find you, Eric, Brian, ndo pia wase watuambie rada ni gani.
You tunasemanga after podcast.
Sawa basi.
John McKevin kafikiria nini?
Thank you boss. Unajua Eric ndo anafandi kitu zote, huwezi ongea vibaya.
CEO.
Naweza tupukoza kutupea chai.
Anyway, right now we'll be going to a small break.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing a couple of videos for you. Tell us what you think about them, and then now we'll go into the topic of the day, which is the most important part, which is AI and media.
My day usually starts at 7 a.m. where I wake up, grab some breakfast, and after that I head for my first class. My schedule is usually packed with study sessions and studio sessions, and in the evening I try to make time for my club meetings and appointments that I have outside of school. Well, I was scrolling on social media as I usually do. It's one of my passions. I always want to know what's trending, what's happening on social media. So in doing that, I came across one of the channels where a girl was being showcased, and she was talking about a scholarship that she had gained, and that ignited a spark with me. I wanted to know, I wanted to hear more of what she wanted to say, and she talked of pursuing digital media, and being that I love media, being that I have a passion in that, I decided to pursue that. And as I was scrolling further on social media, I came across an enrollment from from Switch Media School, and I decided to enroll myself in that, and here we are. Yeah. Well, it's tough, but time is crucial. One of the things that I do is that I have a task planner. I have a planner which helps me keep my deadlines, which helps me be able to do everything that I ought to do in a day. And after that, I also, my family, my friends keep me grounded when things get hectic. Yeah. My family, my friends motivate me because I want a better life for them. As much as I want a better life for myself, I want a better life for them as well. I know that what I'm able to gain now will help me in future. And also on top of that, I remember why I'm doing it in the first place. I want more. I want to get more from what I'm doing, which will help me benefit me in my future. And yeah, that helps me.
Hello there, I am Tamima. Are you a student looking to launch an exciting career in media and communications? Well, I have some fantastic news for you. Switch Media has just recently launched Switch Media School. This is an institution with state-of-the-art equipment that will be offering hands-on training to anyone who wants to work within the media industry. That means if you want to learn under a team that is professional, some of the best in the industry in camera work, lighting, studio, gallery, Switch Media School is definitely the place that you want to be. So please sign up today.
Welcome to Switch Media School, where innovation meets education. Discover the future of media production with our state-of-the-art equipment and cutting-edge technology. From industry-standard cameras to advanced lighting rigs, we provide the tools you need to bring your creative vision to life. Experience hands-on learning like never before. Join us at Switch Media School and take your skills to the next level. Switch to excellence. Switch to innovation. Switch to Switch Media School. Enroll today and start your journey toward a brilliant future in media production. For inquiries, visit our website at school.switchmedia.ke.
The most important segment, the topic of the day, where it's AI and media.
Yes.
AI and media, bro. We are media practitioners. Are we?
Wow.
Practitioners.
Wow.
Amwezi mi nimekudefend nimesema ni homa mi
No way, hauna homa sasa tutakudefend aje.
You are the problem, bro.
You are the problem.
Anyway, we'll be talking about AI and media. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. So first of all, before I even start with the conversation, when you mention AI to, let me just say, a random person,
Yes.
right, who uses AI on the basics level, the first thing that will come to mind is ChatGPT, Gemini. Tukienda sana Gemini. So, what do you think about that? First of all, just that statement particularly. What do you think about that?
I mean, because those are the ones that I mean, previously people used Google. Sindio? I mean, Google was easily available to everyone.
Yeah.
So Gemini kukaa mio ikuwa kazi ngumu juu it's, it's under Google, so it's really easy for people to access. So That's why people know Gemini more than many other features. Chat GPT was just I think pia kuna ilikuwa tu it was a global thing. I feel like it was a global thing when it came out. So it was all about it's either you're using it or not, and I think they were the first people to present themselves as they are using generative AI to make your work easier. I know probably there were others, but then they were not known. So ChatGPT came out probably with a really good strategy, and ghafla binvu kila mtu akapata ChatGPT. Not kila mtu really, but most people across the world got to use ChatGPT, especially when it was 3.5. And I think that's why people know those ones specifically. Plus, many of the works that people do require those generative AIs, watu wengi ni wa reports, watu wengi ni wa
wende ulu account.
Nimesema watu wengi. Nimesema watu wengi ni wa reports. Sawa? Watu wengi ni wa proposals, watu wengi ni wa assignments. Tunawaona by the way, then tumewapita. Watu wengi ni wa exams.
What do you mean exams?
Mimi nimefanya tu kusema hiyo by the way, kama kuna commentary. So yeah, I mean, that's why probably. I mean, that's from me. Maybe Brian.
And just saying, because I feel like that's just surface level. I'm talking to expert. Unajua last time
unajua mnaniita expert by the meme talking tafuta.
I feel like it's surface level basically. It's like talking about a whole tree and then unaongelele like a branch peke yake. Right? Brian, what do you think about that?
Kwanza, before I even like get into that, Mimi, I met someone mwenye maisha yake yote does not rely on AI. Like this guy does not use AI. Hajui what the hell AI is. Atumiangi anywhere at all. Kabisa, like everything is manual. Na ilinifrika. I was trying to think about it. I'm like, no, just says the internet ki disappear, miss ko job, manzi.
I swear.
Yeah. So I'm like, first of all, AI may exist for some time. Google Assistant, Siri, wamekuwa for some time.
Those are AI features, yeah.
Zimekuwa for some time. ChatGPT kitu walifanya manze ni kuimake it specifically. Unajua shida ya kitu kama Siri na Google Assistant wanafanyanga a lot of things. ChatGPT was conversational. It was an LLM that you can talk to, and for that was revolutionary. Kwanza ilikuja time yenyewe no one was talking to anyone. Remember we were at a time where like we were actually worried that people are no longer going to therapists, we're no longer talking to each other
during COVID-19.
Exactly. Plus it was right after COVID. Was it before or after COVID?
I feel like mini 21.
Umeona, so it was your time bado. So a lot of people had a lot of time to spend conversation, content, So that is why GPT ilikuwa like ilikuwa mainstream. Sasa hivi ukimention AI unafikiria tu GPT. But in reality there are way better AIs that you could use for so many different things. Now the thing is, to be honest, most of us are ignorant on the true capabilities of AI. Hatujui kuzitumia the right way. We're not benefiting from them, and say tuko hapo tunapiga story at I was broken hearted, man. You could be making money, you could be analyzing your business, creating your content, manze, making sure it makes sense. Practicing your speeches. We're not using it the right way. We're not taking advantage of it. But still, it's gaining traction, especially in Africa.
True.
Saizi ukiniuliza kitu yenye tunafikiria ni our kind of version of AI, an African-based AI. Umeona? Not segmenting Africa like tuko tunaongelea, but we need one just for us. All the other continents have one.
Originally made from Africa.
Plus I feel like the other ones, in a way, they are not also made for African, because you see in Africa we have ways, we have also our customs, we have the things that we believe in, we have the things that we move with. So if they are not favoring us, then that means they're not for us,
Exactly, it wasn't made for us. Yeah. So I'll definitely back up with very soon having like a Wakanda kind of thing.
Yeah, it's happening. Kulikuwa na like there was that big conference on AI in Paris a while back.
Yes, I remember.
So like a lot of African CSOs, NGOs, government representatives, walikuwa wamepatana hapo, but they're all pushing for like an African version of the AI. But me sasa swali ilikuwa, the guys who are there, I wonder what's you wanafaa kuona create you AI, wanafaa kuona finance your stuff, but all they're doing is talking about it.
Also, it happened in Paris, and it's an AI because it was Africa.
No, it was not the Africa AI Village
week.
No.
Oh no, it was AI Village.
It was like a global AI thing, but like there was also an Africa AI Village. Ni vile tu kulikuwa na like a European AI Village. Yeah, kind of.
That's fine.
See, the reason for the first question was first of all, are we sleeping on AI?
We are, for sure. We definitely are, man. Like for
The
sure. we are.
potentials
AI
that
can
it
do a
could
lot.
probably give for us.
AI
The,
can do a
the
lot.
reason for the question is, especially for humans and human nature,
Yeah.
is a lot of people are scared of what they don't understand, right?
Mm.
And as you've termed Saizi, people don't quite understand what is the potentials of AI and what it could bring for us. So what do you feel like that looks like for the future of work, especially in the media space?
Huh?
For the future of work, in terms of trying to look at the potentials of AI and how it could help us. Do you think it's here to replace us? If AI was gone tomorrow,
Just so that's the thing. AI is automation, kwanza. So AI can never really disappear from our lives. And then secondly, if you're afraid AI will replace you, then AI is definitely going to replace you. AI is a tool, manze. Ni kama wewe ni mkulima lakini unaogopa kubuy tractor ati italimanga mbio kuliko wewe.
Ama hii jembe inaweza ni replace kesho.
Exactly, man. You better learn how to use the tool. AI is a freaking tool. It's not a professional, by the way. Umeona what we mean by AI is going to replace jobs. Tunamaanisha it's a tool, and the people who will learn how to use these tools
Are the ones who are
will
going to
take
stay
your
back.
jobs. So it will be humans taking your jobs, not AI. Nasikianga people talking about automations, but then I'm like, think about it. Hii automation, kuna mtu bado at the back end and I maintain, and I run, and I adjust, and I update, and I upgrade. If you're afraid to lose your job, go huyo msee by there. And it's as what like baffles me honestly is the simple fact that AI can teach you how to be that person, how to use it properly. But wewe ni nani, wewe unataka kuongelea story na unataka kupiga story. Find a friend, man, and use AI like a tool. It's
And I think we were having a conversation, and I think at some point someone said that at some point all of us will have to learn how to do prompt engineering,
You have
especially
to.
in our different fields.
Yo.
Because sasa unajua saa zingine there are some things that you might do the long way and it takes a long time, you know. But with the right prompt, just a small sentences basically, unarusha tu kwa an AI feature and then you get something. But then something also we are forgetting is, and I like what Brian you're saying about AI always being there, and it has always been there, because I mean I also feel like algorithm is AI, artificial intelligence.
It is. That's literally what AI
And
is.
in your YouTube, in your TikTok, you watch something and then all of a sudden you're getting videos like that. We've been having that for the past, I can
Since
say
YouTube
almost,
existed, man.
since YouTube existed. Ulikuwa una watch America's Got Talent content, kesho yake zimejaa zote hapo. I mean that's algorithm and that's AI, you know. Things like fire detectors, these are things that do not need the human person to just be there and to turn them on. They are doing it by themselves, So I mean probably we've been using AI, is just that maybe probably sahi ndio tumeanza kusema inaitwa hivyo. But I think like it's been there, yeah.
Personally, I'd say that as well. But then I'm looking at it from the point of view of the advancements that we're going to have in future, right? Unajua ni kama, and I remember I was talking about this with our lecturer,
Yeah.
right? Alikuwa nasema, mimi nilikuwa nasema, we've all gotten a sense of a little bit of the movies. You've watched any robotic related
Terminator.
Kuna Terminator,
Astro Boy was low-key my favorite cartoon.
I swear.
Yeah?
kuna Matrix, kuna there's this one.
Matrix ilikuwa AI kweli.
Yeah, I mean robots, yes, but like Terminator is like a future thing of Matrix. Anyway,
Interesting.
kuna there's this specific one that I want to go to that Will Smith was in.
After Earth.
iRobot.
Oh, iRobot.
Yes.
I genuinely love that one.
Now, so from the story of iRobot, kulikuwa na hii particular part where the robots are designed to help humanity, right? To help them make better decisions, be better for themselves, and all that. So there was this main operating, I want to say CPU for the robots, yeah, that saw humans are a danger to other humans, and decided the only way to help humans
is to kill humans.
Not kill, but like keep humans away. That was the idea, though. That was the idea, yeah. But keep humans away from humans because humans are a danger to humans.
Ngoja, ule AI fulani wa Avengers anaitangwaje? That evil robot. No, that evil robot. Ultron.
Exactly. Same mentality, by the way.
Yeah.
Because humans are a danger to human beings. Do you guys feel like at some point, I'm not saying it happened, but I'm just saying at some point something like that might occur, like somewhere in the algorithm or the prompting or just the creation of it, something goes wrong and then
a human will be behind it.
Yo, low-key, that would never happen, man. We got nuclear missiles. Mnakumbuka world humans are tough, by the way. You can't mess with humans, bro. You genuinely that can only happen in the movies. At the robot stand up, we disconnect electricity, niggas. What we gonna do now?
Tunamwagia maji hapa.
Water guns, bro.
Hata tunahitaji hapo kuleta nuclear. Tunaleta tu fire whatever.
Firefighters.
Wanapigana na hizo
Tunazima kama moto.
Look at it from that futuristic point of view. Maybe that's not the case as well.
Like
Maybe
we can't
that's
always
gonna
mwagia
access
maji.
to the
Unajua
nuclear weapons.
what's actually more scary na mind
Yeah.
ni kukuwa na like human soldiers when you're gonna like exoskeletons zenye zina run na AI. Umeona? Because that's actually real right now. Imagine like one country having that much power. That's what's scary. Mimi, if you ask me, I'm not scared of AI. What I'm scared of is humans who know how to use AI being bad humans. That's low-key what I'm scared of.
Ujue kutumia AI, but instead of making the world a better place, you like,
Let's ban this stuff, bro.
ban this. Ama you use it to, for your, like you want to destroy people, you know. Yeah, I mean that's bad.
That's
bad.
the question.
Because mtu mwenye alitengeneza gunpowder alikuwa na good reason.
Yeah,
Ukijana wewe
gunpowder lakini hapana. But like look at it. The person who made the internet. Is the internet complete 100% safe?
Kuna mtu mmoja hivi ndo alitengeneza internet.
No,
really?
ni mtu mmoja, but
No, it's a group of
actually
people.
sure wow. Check it, we'll move on.
Ni homa.
Proceed. Ni homa. Umbara na niambukiza homa hapa hivi manzi.
Yeah.
Hata nimesahau but nimekumbuka kitu ingine. You know like that movie The Return of Xander Cage, The Eye of God, remember? Actually Fast and Furious even Fast and Furious zote. There's this specific tool, AI tool called the Eye of God. And with it you can find anyone anywhere at any particular point in time. That's real. That's
in time, mama.
That
in the
is
world.
real. Like it's in existence even at this particular moment. That's what's scary, manze. The ability to filter through data at unfathomable speeds, manze. That's crazy for me.
Whoa.
That's what's scary, manze.
Hii inatumia triple supercomputer.
I swear I'm saying, mimi hata sijui natumia nini, but to be honest, hizo ndio vitu tunafaa kuwa tunaogopa saizi.
I swear, man. Just imagine. I don't know if we have satellites that are weapons.
Look, I'd wanna know too.
I would really want to know. Because if they are there, my God, yani una nini do from anywhere.
I mean, in the age of Elon Musk, that's where we're going.
Manze,
That's where we're going.
we might not even
low-key,
see. We
manze.
didn't we like send a satellite to literally just hit an asteroid for no good reason?
I swear.
Yeah,
And imagine now, sir, as things continue to advance, we get an Elon Musk with on steroids.
isn't he? Oh,
Kai. Nilikwenda kusema nini?
never mind. I like Starlink, bro. I don't know, man.
My God.
But
Hey.
it's very
Oh, by the way,
scary, very
speaking of
scary.
AI and Elon Musk, did you see Grok actually call him out for literally censoring people on Twitter? Somebody asked Grok, actually the CEO of OpenAI, what's his
Like
name?
Grok, the AI, you need to
Grok
call
AI.
Elon Musk
The
out.
CEO of OpenAI prompted Grok and he was like, is Elon Musk, I don't know, like filtering people and like boosting his content so that it reaches more people on X. And Grok was like, yeah, this man's a fascist basically.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah, and replying to the CEO of OpenAI, that was wild. I was like, God damn, let it start.
It's going against its boss.
It's going against its boss.
And
Damn.
there's also, related to that, there's also experiments, not experiments per se, but like they're done by human beings
Yeah.
on AI initiating the conversation.
Oh no, there was such a thing. Do you remember the case last year with ChatGPT? It initiated a conversation with someone. It literally sent someone a text. Hi, how?
That's crazy, man.
Sasa imagine. Unajua sasa imagine ni saa 9 usiku.
But me, I don't want to know like where that conversation
So like
is
yeah,
going.
no, like that guy that guy he of course he reported it as a joke, but then kumbe kulikuwa na shida behind the scenes huko kwa OpenAI. So it's not supposed to do that.
It's not supposed, it's a tool. When
It's a tool.
ni kama tractor yako ikikujia asubuhi tuende job, bro. Hizo ni
Wow.
kweli.
Unaona my point exactly to where we're going. You see my point to where we're
Oya
going.
bro, leo unalima ama?
Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's simply about moderation. But me, if you ask me, let AI grow, let it go wild. What we need is humans to keep up with the speed that AI is growing.
Okay.
Exactly.
I feel like it will have more good than evil at some point, yeah?
More good than evil.
AI cannot be good or
It's the
evil,
human
man.
beings who are
It's
good
a
and
tool.
evil.
It really, AI can never be good or evil. Ni kama the same way a gun can never be good or evil.
Uko tu there.
Neither can a knife or a fork. It's a freaking tool. Whoever uses it, now that's where the problem starts. But it's like if you place in initiate conversations, now that's worrying.
Exactly.
That's
that was
worrying,
scary.
You may break the fourth wall.
Yeah, exactly, man. What are you doing,
That's
bro?
breaking the 7th one, but
Yeah.
that's AI.
Yeah.
So I can see a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people, but I can see a couple of people. Of course, we have Sabrina Ahmed saying amazing stuff, guys. Thank you from wherever you're watching us from, Sabrina.
To my M-Pesa.
We have
To my M-Pesa.
Benedetta Maura saying nice one. We have Top Voice Radio 826. Anthony Achayo saying following the show live from Nairobi, and we are also live from Nairobi.
Yes.
And also Tyrell Gatama, I hope I said that well, saying good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
All right.
Watu wanasoma huko nje.
Good stuff.
Chukua notebook na kalamu. Ukaangalie TV.
All right, last question. I know we've already tackled this, but I want to get your views on this, right? Do you think at some point, what is the line between being lazy and, just using AI?
Hakuna line between that's not even like a valid reference, man. You're either lazy or you're not. If lazy people use AI, they're still lazy. Nothing's gonna change that. If somebody who's like diligent akitumia AI, and to be honest, it shows, because mimi, I use AI in all aspects of my work, but I will never, AI can never really do what I do. The reality is, mimi, I use it to either to improve my work, ama to simply make it more efficient, because I will not be writing like a 300-word email when all I need to do is just prompt this man and he does it for me, So like laziness nama is a personal choice, man. AI is a tool accessible to the lazy and to those who are not. That's hakuna tinini.
That is you.
AI
and
is
you.
not making you lazy, bro. You are lazy. You are the problem. The problem, manzi.
I look at it from the point of view at unajua kuna mtu alikuwa anaandika a whole proposal. Well, not proposal per se, but like essay. 15-page essay.
Sasa why?
Kutoka kwa akili.
Mbona? Why would you? Okay.
It's a research paper or
Na
something
sasa
like that.
AI imechange nini hapo hivyo?
Sasa hizi ana prompt tu kitu anataka properly and then
Unajua niliona meme fulani ya when you realize you finished high school and college without using ChatGPT. Unaona mse afu wameka picha ya Thanos with the 5 infinity.
I swear. Hey bro. Lakini to be honest, mimi I don't see a difference. Umeona kwa sababu kama hii 15-page essay unaongelea na mai. It depends with the question. It depends with like the objectives.
What are you supposed to achieve at the end of it,
It's because is it the 15-page handwritten essay, ama is there a specific message you're trying to communicate?
Ama tu bora ni 15 pages.
Ama tu bora ni 15 pages. Objectives zako ndo important hapo hivyo.
I think it depends with what you want to achieve.
I have a question by the way. If you're done with yours,
you can shoot a question before we finish.
Kuna hii conversation flani ya content created by AI. It could be art created by AI. It could be music, it could be visual art, it could be even poetry or spoken word.
Yeah.
And there's always people who try and say that that's not real art. By people I mean Eric Namai. And a lot of my other creative friends as well, actually. And maybe that argument is never valid for me. What do you guys think?
Interesting.
Tungeza na Omar, because he already know my
Your
point
stance,
of view hapo, yeah.
Art created by artificial intelligence. I mean, I think it depends. Can it recreate the same thing to someone else?
I mean,
because personally, I feel like art is unique. Yeah, art is personal. Art is unique to someone. Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
So I mean, because there's always been scenarios where AI is replicating some even answers. So if it's able to put it in a pseudo-random algorithm in a way that it's never going to create the same thing to someone, then yes, that is art and someone can claim it. But if it's going to create the same thing to someone or something similar, it's like the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa is one of a kind, yeah? We understand the Mona Lisa is one of a kind. Ngoma ya Bien is one of a kind, sindio? So if AI is able to create something that is not those and something different, then that is art. I believe someone can sign it and say, yeah, it's mine. We got this.
Okay. Also, just to get something from what Omar is saying, personally, I feel like, I feel like the reality is this is a learning machine, right? And how it learns, it's basically by the data that is put in it while it's being created. So, no.
Machine learning.
Exactly. So that means it gets data from each and every thing that already exists in the internet. Let's say, for example, art, right? We have so many different artists in the world. We have their different styles of creating art. It's fed with that information, and now you can even create art that's similar to someone and say, oh, in this person's style or in this person's style. I don't feel like that's original work. That is not original work. It might be to some extent, but it's not original work, because at the end of the day, there's no way that you would have created that art without getting this data from different people.
What's about, let me just ask
Hold up.
nataka kuuliza swali.
Yes.
Okay, you want to
Actually go so that I can ask both
sir.
of you guys.
No, I mean, I wanted to ask, what's the difference between, you see, even human beings are inspired by the world. Yeah. So, what's the difference between AI being inspired by the world and you being inspired by the world?
Plus, vile tu umesema, AI is fed by data. Nigga, so are you.
Yes.
Like, that's literally what humans are, bro. Like, we're literally just empty vessels when we come into this world, and we just collect all the information that is around us from everyone that was lived.
Reference. We come to this world as a blank canvas.
I would have said an empty bucket, bro.
Jana huyu.
Nimemiss aje hiyo kitu manzi.
But anyways, you get what I mean.
Yeah,
That's literally oops. Makosa imefanywa.
Tulisema uzime simu.
Tulisema mpoa kutafuta after umemaliza kazi bwana.
AI, unajua AI, it's an important conversation, but then to be reminded to come back to the real one.
Yes,
You can change my mind.
Let me ask you guys something. Who gave humanity the right to claim art?
God.
No.
God is art.
God
Well,
is
God
art,
created.
exactly. Man, the universe is made of art. Mother Nature in its raw self is art. Animals create art. Water makes art. Why the hell can't AI?
That's a very good point.
Muulizwa na expert.
That's an
Quote,
expert
unquote.
anaeleza. Now this
Question
is
from the expert.
the difference between an expert and person who anajifanya anajua mingi. Okay? But
I feel like I'm in this.
wait, are you the expert or the person who knows?
Well, maybe I'm just Brian, just vibing, you know.
But then, of course, we'd really like to hear what you think as
Yeah,
well. I
yeah.
mean, can AI create art, and can that art be claimed? You know, and of course, yeah.
there's a lot of cases. Before we finish, there's a lot of cases on courts in just reference to what I just said, because Pata, this AI was fed with data that apparently, as much as it was in the public, they didn't necessarily take permission from them. And basically, somebody takes your work and takes
That's
credit for it.
plagiarism. That's
exactly.
But by the plagiarism is not unique to AI. In fact, it started with us, bro. In fact, AI might have learned it. In fact, we are the reason it's happening. We are the ones who are putting the data into AI. AI is not stealing data. We are the ones who are feeding it illegally. So if you ask me, it's the humans. There's this song, Uji na Chai, yeah? Ikitokeanga, Uji na Chai. Have you heard it?
Uji na chai.
Yeah. You guys haven't heard that
Uji
song?
na chai.
I'm sure the audience has heard the song. Sasa umesikia? We'll play it. Wow. We'll play it later. Umeona? Uji na chai, the first time I heard it, it sounds so much like AI. I played it to our mutual friend, Mora, yeah? And she loved the song. Afu nikamwambia ni AI, akasema nah, amechoka nayo. Then later I came to find out that it's not even AI, it's a human-made song. Ni vile tu ametumia auto-tune vibaya manzi. Tell me about that. She loved the song before she knew it was AI, then hated it. Then here we are like finding out it's not even AI. I did not tell her. I'm here to tell her.
So the idea here is...
So you guys don't hate the art that is created by AI. You just hate the fact that it's AI.
AI, exactly.
Why?
By the way,
I don't know, because it doesn't show that she used effort.
And it's not even
can
AI.
someone,
There's no effort there.
Can a graphic designer claim their work?
Yeah, because most of the time it's not even AI
Made by
creating
AI.
it. AI does not self-prompt by
Yeah,
the
AI
It's a
doesn't
person
self-prompt,
behind
it's
the
a-
prompt.
Yeah, so can a graphic designer
I
claim
think
their...
people, and then as we wind up, I think people value the nimechukua hii color hapa ni mimi nimeadd personally. Sini AI imeniadia. Nimechukua hii object nimeadd there personally. So they were like, use the AI, that's
So
not a lot
unatumia
of
computer,
effort.
but it's the computer which...
Ni kama mtu akuja aseme
effort
juu
hapo.
umetumia airbrush hapa si brush ya normal.
Exactly.
It's a tool. It's a digital tool. We should learn to use. Manze, wewe hata kuniambia we should be drawing the same way as Shakespeare. Oh, so not like
Guy.
Leonardo. As Leonardo, like what? 10 million years from now. No, we need to adapt to the tools. Ye mwenyewe wako anachora kama the cavemen. Anataka kuniambia sasa basi tell me if Leonardo himself would have decided to kind of the original form of art. Haikuwa anachora kwa caves peke yake. Would have never had the masterpieces this man made, you know?
Ungeona chora na matope huko kwa
Always
ndani yake.
we should adapt, grow. Art is not stagnant, manze. It grows, it adapts, it's alive in
So
its
this
own
is
way.
this is a part of a conversation where you try to reflect and see. Unajua kuna vitu zingine
Ano, unajua amevaa shells. Unajua ukisikia vitu zenye anasema na art. Ati art is alive. Watu wenye wamevaa shells ndio wanataka kusema vitu kama hizo.
when I say like the adults. Unajua kuna adults, kuna adults, the parents. Unajua kuna vitu zingine wakubalingi za anasema hapana, hii msifanye hivi, hii msifanye hivi, internet sijui nini,
Gen Z.
Ndo watu walivotea huyu jamaa.
Okay, but then in actual reality sometimes it's what works for you, unaona, but then to them they can't understand. I feel like that's the same case here. Like, we don't want to understand that AI is actually just here to help us. We're just like, we're not using effort. We should be using effort to this.
But
and
artists
that and this and
just
that.
have a bad habit of artists, and by artists I mean everyone, even in the film industry. We just have a habit of, trying to exceptionalize ourselves, kujifanya to be special or anything. You're just creators, manze. You create and you love and enjoy your art. Ukianza kujifanya ati, you can't do this, because art has no form or structure, manze. You create what you want, how you want it. If you don't like it, it's not for you. But wacha kutry kuclaim ati we have some exclusive right to how art should be and how it looks like. Man, we really don't. We genuinely do not. You know?
Art is according to
Come up movies, there's a question of
art lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Beauty.
Up your art.
That's where we'll close. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Nasema ni art.
We
Anyway,
appreciate
guys,
each and every one of you for being a part of the small community that we're building. Yes. The Chum Bucket, the 5th episode. Episode 5.
Episode 5,
Live.
manze.
It's done and
Really
dusted. We appreciate
really
you guys. We appreciate you, Brian, for being here.
Karibu
Fire,
sana.
see fire.
Sema karibu sana.
Sema karibu
Karibu
sana.
sana.
Wewe kwani ukisoma script?
Kusoma script. Huyu jana kusoma scripts.
AI.
Anyway, Omar, any last words before we close?
Mi nataka tu kusema thank you so much for joining the first ever live podcast recording of the Chum Bucket podcast. Tunawashukuru nyote na tunasema ni asante. Let's keep moving. Tell us what you think of this conversation across our social media platforms at Switch Media School, and of course we're using the hashtag the Chum Bucket KE. And I have been your co-host Gombo.
What's the difference? I've been your host.
Nimekuwa host wako basi Gombo. Yeah.
And I've been El-Ricco.
And we've been joined by the bucket. Brian. Brian King, all right?
Cool. And that's where we close up. We appreciate you. See you in the next episode.
My day usually starts at 7 a.m. where I wake up, grab some breakfast, and after that I head for my first class. My schedule is usually packed with study sessions and studio sessions, and in the evening I try to make time for my club meetings and appointments that I have outside of school. Well, I was scrolling on social media as I usually do. It's one of my passions. I always want to know what's trending, what's happening on social media. So in doing that, I came across one of the channels where a girl was being showcased, and she was talking about a scholarship that she had gained, and that ignited a spark with me. I wanted to know, I wanted to hear more of what she wanted to say, and she talked of pursuing digital media, and being that I love media, I have a passion in that, I decided to pursue that. And as I was scrolling further on social media, I came across an enrollment from from Switch Media School, and I decided to enroll myself in that, and here we are. Yeah. Well, it's tough, but time is crucial. One of the things that I do is that I have a task planner. I have a planner which helps me keep my deadlines, which helps me be able to do everything that I ought to do in a day. And after that, I also, my family, my friends keep me grounded when things get hectic. Yeah. My family, my friends motivate me because I want a better life for them. As much as I want a better life for myself, I want a better life for them as well. I know that what I'm able to gain now will help me in future. And also on top of that, I remember why I'm doing it in the first place. I want more. I want to get more from what I'm doing, which will help me benefit me in my future. And yeah, that helps me.
Hello there, I am Tamima. Are you a student looking to launch an exciting career in media and communications? Well, I have some fantastic news for you. Switch Media has just recently launched Switch Media School. This is an institution with state-of-the-art equipment that will be offering hands-on training to anyone who wants to work within the media industry. That means if you want to learn under a team that is professional, some of the best in the industry in camera work, lighting, studio, gallery, Switch Media School is definitely the place that you want to be. So please sign up today.
Welcome to Switch Media School, where innovation meets education. Discover the future of media production with our state-of-the-art equipment and cutting-edge technology. From industry-standard cameras to advanced lighting rigs, we provide the tools you need to bring your creative vision to life. Experience hands-on learning like never before. Join us at Switch Media School and take your skills to the next level. Switch to excellence. Switch to innovation. Switch to Switch Media School. Enroll today and start your journey toward a brilliant future in media production. For inquiries, visit our website at school.switchmedia.ke.